Hi, my name is David, and today I'm going to walk you through the Maripost tools.com application. So within your Maripost login, what you can do is within your add-on store, you can then go and install the tools.com app. This will take you through to a setup page where you'll go through a number of different steps along the top here in order to complete your process. So when it comes to the setup and the settings, you can always go and check your top right-hand help section in order to get more detailed instructions on what each setting means. So if we scroll down, some of the key steps are around attribute set IDs and location IDs. So this is information that would be provided by tools.com. It also provides you with an option on how you want to map your attribute sets, and you can define that based upon a Neto category or content attribute or a custom field. Scrolling down, you've got the ability to order your images, as well as other settings around products, stock buffers, and order settings. If we click Next, then the first step is for you to map up your attribute sets. So depending on what you've selected, we will then populate the Neto attribute, and then you can go ahead and map that to the most relevant attribute set. You can also skip this step if you have defined a default attribute ID in the settings previous. Then you click Next. And depending, again, if you're using a default attribute set, there will just be the one attribute that you can select from. But if you've decided to go ahead and map different attribute sets, then there'll be multiple in this dropdown. And when you click into each of your attribute sets, you have the ability to then map up different attributes that are available for that attribute set. And then you can map those to either a Crisco standard attribute or a custom field, which is the different miscellaneous fields that are available inside of Maripost. Once you have gone and completed this, then the final step is to go through and map up your categories. So within your categories, you can define either a Maripost standard attribute or a custom field. So if we go and look at category and map that up, then you can see that here are all of the different categories that are available, and then you'll go ahead and then map them up to the most relevant tools.com category, which will be defined in a drop-down list like so. So once you have completed all of your settings, this will then go and download all of your products that have been set to sync with tools.com and Maripost, and this may take 15 minutes. Once you have waited 15 minutes, then what it will do is it will, under the product sync, you'll be able to see all of the products that you have that have been downloaded from your Maripost account. You can then click into each one and be able to review the exact payloads that have been downloaded from Maripost and the exact payloads that have been sent to tools.com by clicking on any of these links. You can then look at the history log. So whenever a change has been made inside of Maripost for a product, we will then log that record so you can then compare as to when things have changed in the product, such as stock. And finally, we've got a listings tab, which gives you an easier view as to how the product may look on tools.com, given the categories, the variations, the descriptions, and so on. If you go back into the product sync, you can also look at the diagnostics section, and this will provide you with a summary of the different updates or errors that have happened upon trying to synchronize your products to tools.com. You can then click into one of the high-level categories to delve into the specific records, and you can see here that there are 2 products where products have synced successfully. The other sections of this application are the order sync. So this will show you all of the orders that have been received from tools.com and synchronized to Maripost. And it will also provide you with a separate record for all of the updates that have been made for those orders. So you can see here that This is an order from tools.com, which has a reference of 191. And then you can see that this is the update that we received from Maripost, and it's got the same 191 order number. So that's how you would link those two up. If we click into one of the orders, it's very much the same as products, where you can click into any of these links to see the payloads that we received from tools.com and what we sent to Maripost. You can also historically look at when updates have been made to an order, as well as view a simplified listing of the order. And similar to products, you can then go into the diagnostics to review at a high level how orders have been synchronized. So if we were to look into orders created, then this will show you the records that have this particular status. So that's a quick overview of the Maripost tools.com application. Thanks for watching.